Hello and welcome to this video tutorial in Pro Tools. In this video we're looking at zoom tools and all the different zooming shortcuts that you can do because if you're like me you start to use a lot more shortcuts than just clicking on the buttons. So to start off with you do have various different zoom modes here. So if I click on the left one we zoom out, if I click on the right one we zoom in. This one here shows us our waveform, so this is making the waveform bigger and making it smaller. It doesn't cause it to clip, it's just making it easier to view. So for example, let's just go onto my Smart Tool. If I grab this one, we'll just make it a little bigger so you can see it, and I zoom. Say it's really small, it can be difficult to see where the peaks are, so you can just increase it like this to bring it up. This one here is actually used for increasing sizes in MIDI, so we haven't got that. These ones here are different presets for zooming, so we could press on 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and this just shows different zooming memories that have been made, and you can store memories yourself if you like, but usually again you don't tend to use them. We did cover the zoom tool in the edit video, but basically if you want to zoom in on something you can click and drag over something like that, or you can just click and you can hold down the Alt key and that will zoom out. And remember you have a single mode, so if we're on another tool and then we decide to go to the zoom, we can click once and then that will go back to whichever tool we were on before. Okay, so they're all the sort of various different tools that we have available to us up here. Oh, and there's a zoom toggle in, and that will zoom everything into the window as well. So that's quite a nice feature. Now, all the different shortcuts I will go through, and I find these very useful. So to zoom in and out, if you hold down the Command key and press the left and right brackets, you're able to zoom. Okay, so that's one feature. Left to zoom out, right to zoom in. If you hold down the Alt key and the Command key and do the same arrow, same brackets, so that will make our waveform bigger and smaller rather than you having to click up at the top. Okay, the next one that you can do is to fill all the window downwards. So say for example here I'm having to scroll at the moment and this one's a bit bigger. If you hold down Control, Alt and Command and the down arrow, that will make everything that it can fit, so it will make it as small as possible to be able to fit on the window, and sometimes it will fit, sometimes it doesn't, unfortunately. Okay, if you want to zoom to fill the edit window to show all the tracks, if you do Control, Command and the left bracket, that will fill up this window, which again is quite nice just to be able to have an overview of everything. So let's just zoom out again, I'll show you that. So Control, Command and the left bracket, and that zooms us out. If you want to zoom in on a specific track, you're able to do Control, Command and the down arrow, and that will zoom it into the window this way. If for example, if I just again zoom out, you want to see all of it, if you do Control, Command and the right bracket again, that will fill the window so that you can see everything there. If you want to get back to before, remember Control, Alt, Command and down. So I'll very quickly just go through those zoomings again because if you're like me it takes a little while. I will give you a copy of the shortcuts. So Command and left and right brackets allow you to zoom in and out like that. If you do Alt, Command and the left and right brackets, it will change the waveform. Okay, if you do all of them at the same time, let me do a different one. So if you do Control, Command and down, that will zoom in on the one that you've got selected. Okay, and if I do Control, Alt and Command and down arrow, that will fit all of them in the window. Control, I have to remember now, sorry myself. Control, Command and the left bracket will make everything fit in this window. And to zoom on the individual ones it was Control, Command and down, and Control Command and right one, and that will fit this one in the window, as we can see. Okay, so you will get used to doing the shortcuts the more you do them. I find them very, very useful. And just give them a go and see which you find is best for you. Okay, thank you.